because you are our new friends. So today we're going to say hi to everybody and go over who's in our class. We'll go over our calendar. We're going to talk about this big yellow box that I brought to your house. And we're going to go over some schedules. And I have a fun little story to read. So let's start with our calendar. Let's start there. Today is our 8th day of a new month. Remember, some of you who were in my summer program, we ended with the month of July. But now we had our summer in August, and then we turned our calendar into this month. We had July and August. What comes after that? This one begins with the letter S. See, it's different. And you'll see there's some leaves on this one too, because this is the beginning of our fall season. It's not here quite yet, but it's on its way here. This says September. That's our new month. September. You can clap that at home. September. And September is when we return to school. But this year is kind of a crazy year where we're not going to be back inside of our school. Avon School is where we usually go, but this time we're going to be learning from the computer. But we're going to be meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I'm going to be seeing you at your house on Thursdays. So here we have our September, and back to our number 8, that's today. And when we slide our pointer up, today is Turtle Tuesday, all day long. So let's now go over some of our friends that are in our class this year for our 2020-2021. So we have some friends up here now. Now you don't forget Miss Nancy and Miss Charlene. There are other teachers and me. Do you remember me? Mrs. Beach, that's right. And to start our school year, we have 5 friends. In fact, I have 5 names down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 friends to start. And here are our 5 characters, our 5 friends. So Miss Leona, Mr. Maddox, Mr. Robert, and our 2 new friends. Oh, so exciting. Mr. Joey and Mr. Zach. So Mr. Zach is a doggy, and I have Joey as a frog. Hop, hop. All right, let's go and sing our friends hello first. Hello to Leona, so glad to see you. Hello to Maddox, so glad to see you. Hello to Robert, so glad to see you. Hello to Joey, so glad to see you. Hello to Zach, so glad to see you. Hello, Mrs. Beach, Miss Nancy, and Miss Charlene, so glad to see you. Now, when we meet on Mondays and Wednesdays on our Google Meets, you're going to get your little container that I sent home with you, and you're going to find a pipe cleaner inside. And then when we sing hi to each of our friends, you can find their names or their letter. So over here, let's see, I have Leona. There's Leona's name. It begins with an L. So what you'll do is you'll go inside your little cup and you'll look for the letter L. And if you look really closely, you'll see Leona's capital letter L on a bead. And you're going to string it on when we sing hello on our Google Meets. And then when we sing to our next friend, this here is Maddox. When we slide over here and try to find the match to his name, here it is, M for Maddox. So we're going to go inside of our cup and find that letter M. And you'll do this at home when we're singing to each of our friends. That way you can keep track of who we're singing to. So here we go. I'm putting Maddox's M onto my pipe cleaner. And then when we go to our next friend, Robert, we're going to look for Robert's letter R. So you'll look inside your little cup and you'll look for that letter R. And then, of course, now we have our Joey, and here's Joey's name. We can match our friends' names at home too. If your mommy or your daddy or whoever's working with you that day make some name cards like I did, you can match your friends' names. And see, Joey begins with the letter J, so we're gonna find the J, the little J bead, and put it on. And then same for my friend Zach. Let's look for Zach's name. Ah, there's Zach's name, and we know that's Zach's name because it's on his belly and you can match it. And his name begins with the letter Z. So here's Zach's letter Z. So when we sing to Zach on our Google Meets, you'll find his Z, so you can keep track of all of your friends. And then when you look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters on your pipe cleaners. And then we'll keep track of them and know who came to our Google Meets each day. So that's what that little cup is for that I sent to you, okay? Oh, wait, one and very important thing, back to our calendar we have to talk about. We have some birthdays in this month of September, and one of the birthdays is Zach's birthday. Zach is going to be turning 3. 1, 2, 3, but it's going to be all the way at the bottom. We have to wait because right now we've done our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 days in September, but we have to wait till we get all the way down to the bottom of our calendar. And his birthday is the number 29. So we'll celebrate that in a couple weeks when we get down to the bottom of our calendar. All right, so now onto our yellow box. Who remembers why I dropped off the yellow box? I have something in my playroom over here that I wanted to share with you, and I forgot to get it out. But I'm going to hide it behind my back. Who remembers why is our box yellow? Yes, because we're turning it into something that you would potentially maybe ride in if you were going to school. But we have to wait till we can go back to school again, because right now we're home because there's a virus, a stinky virus. So we're going to be learning from home. But when I think of September, our month, when we return usually to school, I think about this. And that's right, you guessed it earlier, a school bus. School bus. And that's why I gave you your yellow box, because we're going to turn it into a school bus. So I'm going to show you how we're going to turn our box into a school bus. And you can do it at home because you have all the materials at home at your house when we came for the beep and greet to drop it off. First, our school bus needs something so it can drive and roll. What is round on our school bus? Yes, that's right. The wheels are round. So we need some wheels for our school bus. How many wheels are we going to put on our school bus? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there's 4. 4 wheels on our school bus. So I gave you inside your bags for our beep and greets some little tiny plates. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 little tiny plates. And what you're going to do at home is you're going to color them black or any color you want. But the wheels on this bus happen to be black. So maybe you can color them the same. Or if you want something different, that's fine too. So color your wheels, and then you're going to put them on your school bus. We also have another circle wheel, and that's going to be for the steering wheel. And you can color this too. You can color it, you can paint it, whatever you want to do. And you can drive with it. And don't forget this. What is that word? It's on our school bus, see? S-T-O-P. That says stop. That's right. The stop sign can also go on our school bus. And then you can go inside your school bus And you can sing and dance inside of our school bus or whatever you want to do during our Google Meets. And you can also use your school bus to put stuff inside, okay? So that's what you're gonna do with the school bus. Now, there was one little fun welcome song that I forgot to sing. And what we'll do is we'll let our 2 new friends be welcomed through our song and then ride in our school bus, okay? So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna welcome our friends and bring them into our school bus. So actually, let's let Leona go in, and Maddox is gonna go in, and Robert is gonna go in. And now we're gonna welcome Zach and Joey. Let's start with Joey. So we're gonna go like this. Welcome, 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 welcome to our class, to our class. Welcome, 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 welcome to our class, to our class. So we have Joey. Joey's coming to our class, and Zach is coming to our class. Ooh, there they go. They're gonna go drive to our class. They're just gonna pretend because we're not really going to our Avon school just yet. We have to wait for that virus to go bye-byes. Okay, now let's see what else we have. Oh, when you're home, I want you to think about schedules. What is a schedule? Well, usually when we're in school, we do our circle time, when we dance. We do our fine motor, when we play with toys at the table and put things together. We do our gross motor, where we get up and we dance and move. And we do our play time, where we get to play with the toys. So I want you to make a schedule at your house. And over here, I have a big board. And I want you to think about your schedule at your house. We have schedules for a lot of different things. We have schedules to wake up, brush our teeth, and make sure we eat our breakfast. We have schedules when we're playing, because after you're done playing, you have to clean up. And we have schedules when we're getting ready for bed, to put on our pajamas. So I want you to make a schedule at home, okay? So I put my schedule. So my schedule is waking up out of bed and making my bed. So here's my bed, and I'm going to make a schedule to make my bed and to make sure that I brush my teeth, and I'm going to eat my breakfast. So those are the things I'll do in the morning. That's my morning schedule. And then I might have my schedule to do my schoolwork, because you're going to be doing your schoolwork at home too. It's so much fun. It's playing, lots of playing. So when you do your schoolwork, maybe you can put your computer here, because you'll be talking with all your friends and playing with all your friends. Maybe a paper, and maybe a pencil. And that's what you're going to do at home, or what you're going to need for your schoolwork. So I'll put school, that's my school schedule, and my morning schedule. Okay, and then another important thing is to help your families. You can make a schedule for what you're going to do to help your families. After you play with your toys, we have to do what? Clean them up. So maybe you can make a schedule on what you're going to clean. Maybe you'll clean all your toys. I'll draw some square blocks. Maybe you'll clean up your toys. Maybe you can put your dishes, like your plates and your forks. Maybe you can put them in the sink to help mommy or daddy. Maybe you can help to sweep the floors. There are so many things that you can do to be helpful to help your family. So you can make a schedule for helping to clean. And then lastly, our schedule to go back to bed. And that might be to get a bath. So here's my little bath. And that might be to get in your pajamas. So here's some pajamas. So that's one of the things I want you to work on, making a schedule. All right, book that I thought would be fun to read at home. So it's called The Very Quiet Cricket. This book I'm going to put on the slides, and you can click on it and read it. But it's about a tiny, tiny little cricket who's all by himself, and he's trying to speak and trying, but nothing is coming out, and he's feeling frustrated. So at the end of the story, something happens that I want you to listen for, because it's really cool, and you'll see what happens to make himself very happy. And the reason I thought this book was nice was because when you're on Google Meets, if you're trying to speak but you're not quite ready, that's okay, but I want you to just keep on trying, just like this cricket does. Just keep on trying, and pretty soon sound will come out, and you'll be ready to share and talk and have fun with all of your friends on our Google Meets. In my little cup here, I happen to have found this little guy today, and I wanted to show you him. He's a cute little guy. Here he is. And it reminded me of this story, which is why I picked it today. What is that? It's a cricket. That's right. And he's crawling on me, and he's not making noises right now, but he's going to keep on trying, and eventually I think that he is going to be able to make some sounds and talk to all of his new friends. All right, have a good one. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi. So, to our new friends, I forgot to introduce you to our classroom pet. His name is Snowball, and he is a what? Yes, he's a bunny. He's a floppy-eared bunny. So today we're going to give him a bath. So I'm putting on this little bathrobe here. He is very messy. I went in to say hello to him today, and I looked at him and I thought, oh my golly, what is wrong with your nose? If you look real close, he's got some dirt on his nose. Oh no. So I thought, oh, he's going to need a bath. He's getting ready for school too. All right, so if you look over here, I've got 2 trash cans. I'm going to use this because he likes to kick and splatter water everywhere. One is filled with some soapy water for him to get all clean. It's bunny soapy water. And then over here, I just have water so we can rinse him. So I'm going to let you watch him get a bath and get ready for school, because Snowball has a schedule too. Remember we talked about schedules? Well, Snowball's schedule is to get a bath around 8 o'clock at night, and that's about what time it is now. So we're going to get him in the bath and get him ready so he can go to school tomorrow. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put him inside of the little bucket, and he's going to kick. And a lot of times that'll be with the way he cleans himself. I'm just going to clean. All right, he's not kicking. He doesn't seem to care too much. But we only have a little bit of water in there. His head is still out of the water so he can breathe. He's not a fish, so he doesn't go in the water to breathe. Oh, there he goes. See him kicking? That's him getting himself all clean. But again, his head is out of the water so he can breathe. So he's still very safe. But he's getting nice and clean. All right, now he's got bubbles all over him. So he has to get clean. All the bubbles out of his skin, or his fur. Woo! See him kicking? So now we're going to put him into the water, just the plain water. And he's going to kick and get all the bubbles off of his hind legs. And he's getting himself all clean. Okay, now the last step is to put him in a towel so he can dry. So now let's wrap him around in the towel. Oh, and he's trying to kick away. Snowball, please just wait. Be patient, Snowball, be patient. All right, so there we go. Now he's in the towel, and he's going to get nice and dry. And, we forgot that little spot on his nose. So I'm going to come and just get a little bit of water and try to wipe up his little nose, because he got all dirty because he was playing with all of his toys. So he has to get all clean now. All right, get a little bit of fresh water, clean up his nose, and let him dry. All right, I think he's going to be ready and nice and clean for school. All right, see you soon. Bye. Hi again. I just wanted to show you how Snowball is doing his thing, and he's grooming himself now, nice and dry. But one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get back on was because I forgot to mention our new teachers. And so we have Miss Nancy, Miss Charlene, myself, but we also have Miss Elmore and Miss Eider. So we can't forget about them. They're also going to be joining us in our circle times from now on. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.